Amakusa Shirō, circa 1621-February 28, 1638, also known as Amakusa Shirō Tokusada, led the Shimabara Rebellion, an uprising of Japanese Roman Catholics against the shogunate. They were defeated and Shirō was executed at the age of 17, his head displayed on a pike near Nagasaki. Since the late 20th century, he has been featured in popular culture as a character in numerous manga, anime and video games. Early life. Shirō was born in 1621 in modern-day Kami Amakusa. Kumamoto was the son of Catholic parents, Masuda Jinbei, a former Konishi clan retainer, and his wife. According to some sources, Shirō may have been the illegitimate son of Toyotomi Hideyori. Portuguese Jesuit missionaries had been active in Japan since the late 16th century. By the age of 15, the charismatic youth was known to his Japanese Catholic followers as Heaven's Messenger. Miraculous powers were attributed to him. Rebellion. Shirō was among Japanese Catholics who took over Hara Castle in a rebellion against the shogunate. They mounted a coordinated defense that held off attackers, but the rebel force had no logistical support and their resolve was weakened. Shirō was said to display posters in the castle to raise morale and said, "Now, those who accompany me in being besieged in this castle, will be my friends unto the next world." Citation needed. One of the rebel soldiers, Yamada Uemonsaku, betrayed Shirō. He got a message to the shogunate that rebel food supplies were becoming strained. The shogunate forces made a final assault, taking Hara Castle in the process. The shogunate forces massacred almost 40,000 rebels, including women and children. Yamada, who betrayed his fellow rebels, was the only recorded survivor. Citation needed. Death. Shirō was taken captive and executed after the castle was overtaken. His head was displayed on a pike in Nagasaki for an extended period of time as a warning to potential Christian rebels. Many Japanese Catholics consider Shirō as a folk saint. Citation needed. Honors. A statue of Amakusa Shirō was installed at Shimabara Castle. In popular culture, he is the main character of the 1962 movie Amakusa Shirō Tokusada. He was popularized as the main antagonist in the 1967 Futaro Yamada novel Makai Tenshu, in which he is resurrected from the dead and is hunted down by Yagyujubi Mitsuyoshi. It was adapted as a motion picture in 1981 as Samurai Reincarnation, an anime, Ninja Resurrection, and a 2003 film, Samurai Resurrection. Shirō is featured as a character in the light novel Fate/Apocrypha, serving as a heroic spirit in his 17-year-old form. He is the central antagonist in the Japanese manga X played by Satoshi Shiki. He is featured as a Mitama in the PlayStation Vita role-playing video game Two Kaiden the Age of Demons. In the manga Amakusa 1637, Shirō is not executed but is enslaved by the mentally unstable time traveler Nozumi Kotaku Yatsuka, who sees him as a stand-in for his unrequited love Natsuki, who bears a strong physical resemblance to Shirō. In the video game Saga Samurai Showdown, Amakusa is one of the main antagonists. Having lost his faith in the Christian god, Shirō fell in despair and made a deal with the demon Ambrosia. In the video game Live Alive he appears as a spirit and is one of the enemies of the Secret Orders chapter. The character Amakusa Shugo from the anime Rurouni Kenshin was based on Amakusa Shirō. He and his followers are rescued from the Hara Castle siege by the protagonist and a Dutch ambassador and exiled to Holland. He is a demon known as Tokusada in the MMORPG Shin Megami Tensei Imagine and the Nintendo 3DS role-playing video game Shin Megami Tensei 4. The Gundam manga Crossbone Gundam Skullheart and its sequels feature a mobile suit powered by a clone of original Mobile Suit Gundam protagonist Amuro Ray's brain known as the Amakusa, referring to Amuro's Japanese heritage. He is martyred at the end of Mobile Suit Gundam Char's counterattack. In the anime series The Kindaichi Case Files, Hajime Kindaichi went to the fictional Amakusa Island, where Amakusa Shirō rumored to have hidden gold in a treasure cave. One of the antagonists in La Blue Girl is a character called Kiyoshiro, who bears a strong resemblance to Amakusa Shirō. Amakusa Shirō is also featured as one of the antagonists in the anime Kenyu Densetsu Yaiba. Amakusa Shirō appeared as one of the antagonists in the anime Fate/Apocrypha, as a ruler-class servant.